So I'm on a random island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, about halfway between Europe and North America. And I wanted to make a very important video topic, which is the importance of wandering and the importance of doing things that have no specific end goal in hopes of stumbling into something, but also just to experience it. And I think this is kind of contradictory to most advice you would get about focusing and eliminating things and trying to get things done and just like setting plans and executing on plans ruthlessly. I think that's a really good way of doing things. If you're really passionate about the plan and if you really like the end goal where you're heading, then yes, you need to execute. But from my personal experience, very often in life, you have to leave room to wander, especially if you're young, especially if you still leave room open for possibilities in life and you still don't know what to do and you're still kind of seeking. You have to leave room to just kind of do random things, and possibly you stumble upon something. And this is actually what most very successful people did. Like if you read the biographies of the founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, or the founder of Nike, Phil Knight, or even honestly, or even Elon Musk, founder of Tesla, well, not necessarily, not founder of Tesla, but founder of SpaceX. A lot of these top level entrepreneurs, or same with Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, none of them really came up with a plan and executed from a very early stage. A lot of them, all of them, they were really seeking something. They were really out there experiencing something. And then they were wandering. They were just kind of roaming around. And then they stumbled across something, where Steve Jobs stumbled across the computer and Steve Wozniak's garage. And then he decided to go for it. Phil Knight stumbled. He was going on a road trip around the world, and he ended up in Japan. And he saw a shoe factory and he got inspiration for how that could change sports in the United States. And same with Jeff Bezos. He was working at a financial firm and he saw a statistic that the internet was rising very massively. He was probably procrastinating, like looking at a chart that he shouldn't have looked at. Like he probably should have been like doing some, I don't know, work. And he was just looking at some charts and he saw a chart and he was wandering and he stumbled upon it and he was like, oh shit, I gotta capitalize on that. And same with Elon Musk. Elon Musk moved to Silicon Valley initially to do an internship. And in there, he started learning about capacitors and he started seeing the potential in renewable energy. He stumbled across all that. And this is something I try to do. This is something that happens to me as well, because when I went to college very early on, my undergrad, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I just said yes to many things and I tried a bunch of stuff. And I didn't have a plan that I would go to NASA. I didn't have a plan that I would do a PhD. None of that was planned. It was all the results of stumbling, which came from wandering, which came from just following curiosity and intuition. So I think one thing that could really help is to remove all pressure and expectations that you need to achieve something by some arbitrary deadline and just wander. Just explore. Just follow your curiosity, follow your intuition. And hey, if that doesn't lead anywhere, that's fine, because life is 99.9% journey, 0.1% outcome. So if you don't ever end up getting the outcome that you wanted, but you enjoyed the journey and you are following your curiosity along the way and you stumbled upon something, or you may have not even stumbled, that's okay. Versus if you like have an outcome that you desire, let's say make X amount of money by some arbitrary year, and you do get there, but the sacrifice you make is that the journey sucked and you just hated every bit of it and you didn't really get to experience much life. So I think, yeah, this is probably a good place to end. If you're somewhere where you still don't know what you're doing with your life, you should leave room to wander. You should say yes to many things and you should just follow your curiosity and intuition. And there's a very good chance you'll end up stumbling into something. Who knows, maybe you'll build something even greater than Nike, Apple, SpaceX, or Amazon. Peace, love.